What's up, guys? Let's talk about belts and straps and when you need them and when you don't. They can be very helpful, but they can also really hurt you as far as like your core stability goes, or like just forearm strength, which you need, just to have a healthy grip and everything. So, let's talk about when to use them first. So basically, think about your lower back and your forearms slash hands as being, they're like supporting structures. Like you have a bridge, then you have like a cable suspension system to hold up the bridge. And they can only take so much weight. Before it gives out. So like your forearms, for example, let's say, you want to deadlift. I don't know if you ever noticed this, but your grip always fails, before your legs give out. Or like your lower back will always give out, before your legs give out, or like your upper back if you're doing rows or something. That's because those are really small muscle groups. Compared to the muscle group you're training, like your lower back is a much smaller muscle group than your legs, or your upper back. Your forearms are a much smaller muscle group than your back, or let's say your legs. So they're going to get burned out way faster than those groups are. So like a good time to use a belt would be on a leg day. Especially hamstrings, maybe not so much for squats, but especially hamstrings, where you're having to like hold a bent over position for a while, or back day if you're doing bent over rows, and you're having to hold, you're basically having to resist weight with your lower back and just kind of hold it there for a while. That would be the best time to use a belt, because what's going to happen, that lower back's going to get tired, and the second you drop that form is when you become at risk for an injury, like a hernia or a herniated disc, anything like that. Forearms, same type of deal. You want to use them on stuff like deadlifts, bent over rows, pull-ups, anything where your hands really can't, or your forearms, I should say, can't really support that much weight in relation to the muscle group you're trying to train. You're trying to grow your back, not your forearms, Now, the flip side of this is you want to avoid using straps and belts all the time. It's like if you're doing like curls, don't use straps, If you're squatting, try not to use straps till you go super heavy. Same thing with bent over rows, lat pulls, or whatever, don't use supporting equipment until you absolutely have to. So the bottom line, if you're going to use equipment like belts and straps, only use it when you absolutely need it, and use it when it's to benefit muscle groups that you literally can't train any other way. All right, y'all have a great Tuesday, guys. Thanks.